Mila,
and Lena's way. Hey y'all, what's up? We back with another review recap of the Fosters episode 3.
I think it's a recap review.
Whatever.
Because first we recap and then we review. But be sure to comment, guys, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. I do follow back, and I do watch all your stories and your snaps. Comment your thoughts on the Fosters this season. Who's your favorite character? What do you think about what's going on with each character now? Because everybody's kind of changing, except for Callie. So, yes. And then, I just feel like Stef and Lena are always so butthurt over everything with each other. And I don't even know if they make a good couple anymore because they just always upset with each other about every little thing. And then they're always so inconsiderate to each other. It's just really weird.
Wait, how is Stef ever inconsiderate to Lena?
Stef has done some stuff, Lena. Don't act like she hasn't. Stef has done some stuff.
Lena. Who am I?
Stef has freaking approved some stuff without talking to Lena. Did stuff without talking to Lena that should have been talked about. And with the woman that she invited over, and then she over there flirting with her at the dinner table with all their kids. Like,
not all the kids.
That's inconsiderate. That's disrespectful.
There was some flirt. Stef was barely okay.
Lena.
Anyway, who is your favorite character this month?
Who's my favorite character on the show? I guess always my favorite character has been Mariana for some reason, but I don't know why. Even though she be doing some dumb stuff too, they all do dumb stuff. But out of everybody, I guess I like Mariana. It used to be Jesus.
My favorite is Jesus. And shockingly enough, I think kind of Brandon.
Oh my god!
I like when Brandon messed with Stef, like when he teased her and she's like, "Shut up," because like that's her like oldest son, and then she just like, "Shut up," like you won't even refer to this real family, like for real though, like it's like hilarious.
So Mike is still missing.
I don't know what the heck happened to Mike. Maybe, I hope he didn't fall off the wagon or anything. I hope Mike is okay. God bless you, Mike.
Hey, what are they doing? Completely taking him out? Are they going to change his character or something? I don't know. Well,
Danny,
who else
could play Mike other than Danny Nucci? That's so disgusting.
So weird. I'll be so
mad if Danny Nucci wasn't playing Mike. But we got the new character Humana and her roller derby team. Exterminate her. Aaron was like, Callie, you should join. First of all, Aaron, shut up. After you was all like, all in your bed talking about when your parents were going off on you. You talking about, she needs to let aggression out. And I'm like, first of all, you're going to go tell Callie to do that. And that's dangerous. And then they met with Humana's little sister. What was her little sister named Poppy. And it was her little team. Name was Penelope Crucify her, which is really funny. But they was like, look, all you need is...
that's a child.
It was punny. Punny, like a funny pun.
I know what I'm saying. They made like a joke.
Penelope Cruz is a grown woman.
Oh, really?
Penelope Cruz is a grown actress.
I thought Penelope Cruz was Tom Cruise's daughter.
Oh my God!
I don't know any of these white people.
Penelope Cruz isn't white. Did you miss the whole scene when she was like, "This is a Latina team"? That's their whole thing. Anyway, just forget it.
Sorry guys, I don't know actresses that much.
You just said white people. Does Penelope Cruz sound Cruz? You see it here, the emphasis I'm putting on the end, Cruz. I'm not talking like not Cruz. I'm talking about Cruz.
Penelope.
Anyway, so look, they was like, look, that's cool, 14 to 17-year-old juniors, but they was like, look, our parents never let us do that and never let us put that stuff out there. And she's like, don't forget, Callie, you need a self-portrait. And she was like, oh.
So I don't understand what Callie is doing. They actually think she can draw?
They actually think she has some type of talent like
No,
that.
they actually think she can draw.
I don't know.
She want her to draw self-portrait or something. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway,
Mariana was trying to get her in trouble.
Callie, so Mariana's just going to end up joining the team and forging Lena's signature or name or whatever, print it out, whatever. And Callie, she, at the dinner table, she was just like, you know what? I don't know how I'm going to do this and do that. But Mariana was like, we could just take pictures of you. She was like, yeah, let's just take pictures of me. Then I'll see which one of them look
represent
like
me.
me the most through
How
y'all
she supposed to
eyes. Through y'all eyes.
How's she supposed to know what look like her? She can't even.
The essence of the photo.
I guess so. It's a good idea. You know, at first Jesus was like, but then everybody was like, well, you know, that's a good idea. Because, you know, Mariana and Jesus are still going back and forth. And Jesus is finally kind of talking to Brandon. And Emma is not hitting Jesus' lineup. And she's like, oh, I'm going to call you tomorrow. And he's like so sad. And like, Jesus, oh my God, the end was so crazy. She's
probably not even wrestling.
Lena was like, I'm scared of him. And he was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, and then Steph was like, you scared of Jesus? Beat him or something. But
I mean, because when he first came back home, he was like trashing Lena.
Yeah, he was just like giving, like, Steph could yell at him, be like, you're like, yeah. But Lena's all like, hey, education is key. But anyway, so they're going to have the little dinner with Logan, Tess, Dean, the whole new neighbors, everything. Brandon and his little girlfriend, Grace, she was like, you want to study? So he came over.
I don't think they boyfriend and girlfriend.
Whatever. Brandon and Grace, she was like, you want to study? He was like, yeah, you know, Brandon, being as he is, a clueless, he went over there to study, but she was talking about doing the bing bong, and then he was like, they did that, and then she was like, okay, so then she was like, you want to jam out? So then he came and he was like, I bring my guitar.
I mean, like, I would have thought that.
I would have thought that too. So, but then she was like,
I would have still brought my guitar though.
She got well, I'm not in the mood for studying. Then he was like, okay, then we could just do jam. Then she's like, leave. And I'm like, okay, you got him all confused. He's working at some burger joint, and he don't even want to play music because he feel bad because he messed up Julia. But Callie's like, look, you got a real piano. That ain't no new excuse with that keyboard. You got a real actual piano. That's the same thing
I said, and you was like, no.
I still said no. Who want to play on a piano downstairs?
She was like, we got a real piano.
I know. Shut up. Anyway, so Mariana and that whole newspaper thing, it did not fly. Basically, they were supposed to put in the lockers, but then they started getting security cameras. Oh, that freaking board meeting went crazy. What's
wrong with them?
They was like, we're gonna get Monty fired then if she won't step down. So then the other I don't know who the
skirt.
I know.
No.
Those other
she
people,
didn't do nothing. We found out about the parents, and you playing dirty, so stop. Then she was like, okay, we still gonna find a way to fire you. Like in front of the higher up people. They're saying this.
And Drew was like, no. So they got security cameras, and then Mariana went and got the rest of the STEAM team, and she was
I don't like them. They're so stupid.
And then she was like, I told you not to code it this way. It was like they had a drone, and the drone was supposed to drop all the papers down, and then the drone got caught in a tree, and it didn't fly back to where it was supposed to go. So then Drew was like, I'm gonna cut the STEAM team. And then I'm just like, okay, Drew, how many things are you gonna cut until what? Until what? It's no school? You don't cut classes now?
How can you cut anything?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He's not even principal. Because what's his name is vice
principal? How can you cut anything?
I don't know. He's like, I'm going to cut STEAM team. So then he cut it. And
I ain't mad at Mariana.
I know. And you keep it up, I'm going to cut prom too. And it was like, okay. He snatched that paper out of Lena's hand.
That was crazy.
If she was really black, she would have went and got, she know, like, you're supposed to go grab him. Like, why didn't she go grab him or something? Why don't they show Lena fighting? I don't like this.
Why did they make that scene where he snatched it out of her hand?
But they always keep doing that. They keep making Drew like, see, that's not the first time he snatched it out of Lena's hand. She keep letting him snatch them. I know. Steph got to roll up there and shoot him. I don't care. Shoot him, beat him, arrest him. I don't care.
This video's going so long. What other points did we got in this show?
Oh, we went to the dinner. Mariana, she started studying some crash course football. That's a good idea, great idea. You always supposed to do that when somebody's coming over with a new profession. So Logan came over.
It don't leave no room for them to talk about it and tell you.
I guess. And then Jesus was like, when you know about football? And because she was like, I know things you don't know about. So then he was just like bewildered, like, what? Jude and Noah at the table. Jude is playing on this game for days. Noah is high.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Noah is high. Jude and Noah kissed again. Oh, he's so cute, like little babies. Anyway,
it's not cute.
Noah.
Babies.
Oh, and they can say baby. Anyway, Noah is high at the table. They sitting over there. Tess is throwing mad shade at Lena. She almost choked on her food. Like, oh, Anchor Beach, you the vice principal. Like, she almost choked on her food.
Like, I'm sorry. I felt so stupid. She was like, no. The only reason why we didn't pick Anchor Beach is because we got a football team.
Then they was like, yeah, right, okay. So then they asked Jesus, Logan was like, well, you a big dude. What do you play? He's like, I used to wrestle. So then he got upset at the table because they was like, well, football is bad. Football is this. And then Jesus was like, well, maybe football is still good, even about your head and all that. The brain stuff. Because Tess is a doctor. And it's like, yeah, I didn't think why my son playing football, but he loved it, so whatever. And Mariana and Logan's gonna be together. It's supposed to be like Mariana
I hope
and Logan.
Not.
I hope so.
Lena Because she's always with somebody. Like, no, please. They make these kids always get with somebody.
Aaron and Callie's date was crazy, and the reason why it wasn't like a good date is because Callie didn't have no say anything, and she don't like surprises. Even though she loved to surprise everybody else, she don't like surprises. And because she had too many bad ones in her life, so she would like to know the plan, but still surprise her. That sounded so crazy.
I mean, she could have said, he asked if she liked seafood. She said, yeah. She could have said, no, I want to pick my own food.
She was just like she was forced.
He took crazy mad pictures of her at the table while she was pouty, and he saw that. So how come he didn't see that? It was something wrong.
No, he knew something wrong with her.
That's why
you don't bring up when something's wrong with Callie, because she'll run out and go become a prostitute. We already know this. Anyway, but yeah, so Tess told Stef and them about the whole thing that Lena and Stef already been talking about. So Stef was like, well, maybe we can look into it. So that's when Lena's problem. She was like, look,
I already know that. We already talked about it. You get out of my marriage. Get out. So then husband was like, well, maybe we should go, because I see stuff is going pretty bad here. So let's leave.
Yeah, so they walked after they had wine and a full stomach, so I'm pretty sure they threw up when they got home. But if this was a real Freeform show, they would make Stef and Lena have Stef have an affair with Tess. Tess was straight back in the day when they was in high school, and Stef said that she didn't know that she had a crush on Tess. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It was weird when they was at the table and stuff like that.
I don't know. I think it's gonna come out that they was like doing something back in the day, but that's just what Steph told Lena.
She's like, I didn't know your dad died. I'm sorry. And
she was like, always liked your dad, and Steph was like, what?
I know Steph did not like this. She's like, huh? So then, Jew was supposed to stay off the game for a week, and Noah's supposed to stay off the weed for a week. Noah's gonna die. Noah is going to die.
Die how?
From withdrawal from the weed. Something's gonna bad thing happen to Noah. He have anxiety. He said he have anxiety. That's why he smoked weed.
I mean, I'm sure he can manage though. Like,
I don't think so. His mom's a pastor. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I wish they would show more about Noah and his mom and him being a pastor and him being gay. I wish they would show that more. Like, they don't show that story.
Know? Does his mom know?
Oh shoot. Yeah, I mean, his mom would have to know, because Steph and Lena wouldn't have him over there being with Jude as his boyfriend. Because they would want the other parents.
Who said that it was his boyfriend? Like, I'm just saying, does the mom know about them at all? Nobody. When was that?
Does anybody know Jude's little lady friend's name? What's her name? Taylor. Her name is Taylor. She's always there.
She was staring at us.
She was. She was like, why isn't Mariana telling us that the thing about to be separate? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Gabe was absent for this episode, so was Anna. Don't know what they're doing, don't care.
Oh, and then they was in the garage trying to make their little plan, and then Steph was like, oh, Gabe got company. How do we feel like that? Gabe's entertaining, but it wasn't even Gabe in there.
That's what they was saying. I thought, oh wow.
It was down.
It was
the
down.
kids.
They took it from. They about to get Gabe in trouble. Anyway, Mariana's on the roller derby team. We see you guys next time. Bye.